Yo guys, what is up? SquadMark here, bringing you guys another video. Today we are in GTA 5 Online with another casino update. We are in the Vysser. We're in the new Neo. Is this car? I'm pretty sure it's based on a what car is it based on? Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. I'll try and put it on screen, but let's have a quick look. So we have this nice brake light. It lights up the whole rear. The reverse lights are on the bottom. We got these nice custom wheels. A big glass sunroof. A V8 in the back. Let's look at the interior. Very clean supercar looking. This is a sports car, yes it is. And this interior looks very like supercar. So does this car. So we're gonna drive to Los Santos Customs and let's test how this car handles. Compared to the other vehicles, I think this is it could be one of the best stock handling ones compared to the other vehicles in this update. It's got good brakes, all-wheel drive as well, and the brakes are quite instant, so I just floor it and then brake. It's got really good brakes. So let's go in and see how many customizations we can do to this.
Here for the magic touch.
We've got 23 categories, and let's start off with the basic armor, brakes. Let's see, front bumper. We've got the stock. We've got the custom splitter, which adds this nice carbon splitter along the bottom. We then have the ridged splitter, which is a bit longer on the sides. Then we have the street splitter, the sport splitter, which adds a bit extra to the sides of the street. We got the painted performance, carbon performance, painted race, and carbon race. I'm going with carbon race. I like myself bit of carbon. So we've got the stock, which I think it's chrome, the diffuser. We've got painted accent, we've got secondary, and then custom. We're going with the custom. Engine filter. So we've got the stock air filter. We then have the dual filter blower, the large filter blower. We've got the painted V8. We've got the Mark 1 painted V8, the Mark 2 painted V8, and secondary painted V8, and then Mark 1 and Mark 2 of the secondary painted V8. I think we're going with the Mark 1 painted V8. Just max tune on that. Exhaust. We have the stock exhaust. It basically is just two black tips on each side. We then have the painted bulb exhaust. So it seems to just be the same, just smaller and with the white accents. We then have the square ones. We then have the infinity exhaust, titanium infinity exhaust, and aluminium. We then have the expansive, so it basically covers up the existing holes and moves it. We then have the bolstered exhaust, big bore, triple painted exhaust, triple painted cover exhaust, the dual channel exhaust, so it's basically just two rectangles. We've got four, like the quad stack, which that reminds me of like a Pagani Zonda or the Zentorno in game. We then have the chrome quadrant exhaust. We then have the octane exhaust set, which I kind of want something clean. We're going with the titanium infinity exhaust. Grill, we've got the stock. We've got the custom chrome, custom carbon, roadster grill, carbon roadster, performance, carbon performance, shark grill, carbon shark, grinder grill, carbon grinder. We've got just a logo on there, and then we have that in carbon. We're just gonna go with the big carbon hole. We then have the stock, the stripped, so it removes those two vents. We've got the stripped in carbon. We then have the hex vented hood. We then have that in carbon. We've got the sports hood, which adds two fans and two vents in the middle. We've got the insert hood, the performance hood. We've got the hood duct, rally spec hood, the carbon rally spec hood. I'm going with the rally spec hood, kinda like that. We then have hood catches, which we've got none. We've got classic hood, and then we've got modern. I'm going with the classic. We don't need horns. Lights, it makes it a bluer, might as well. Liveries, we now have the black stripes. We've got the red abstract, which basically adds the LTD Ron gas station 86 on the side and some sponsors along the car. We then have that in gold. We then have the stripes. I cannot pronounce this company's name, but we've got the company logo on the side, sponsors all around, and the white stripes going across. We then have the Fukari Crowex, which looks kind of like a high-end. We've got the LTD sponsor on this one. We then have the track day. Again, sponsors all over. We then have that, but in white, so it's the exact same in white. We then have the two-tone, kind of like this. We then have the Dutch Motor Market, the Neon 52. I don't know what I want with this car. I think we're just gonna leave it without anything. Plate, we're gonna put a sport and my high-end plate. Respray, let's start with the trim. So the trim, basically it's the entire interior. All the dash, the door cards, we've got the seats and the steering wheel. So I'm kind of thinking of going with a red, maybe a darker red. Nope, we're going with a greyish red. And then the outside we can go with a nice wine red. Secondary is the roof. Yes, it is. We can go with a black roof. We're going with the black roof. The crew emblems go on the doors, so if you guys want to add your crew emblems. We now have roof. We've got the stock roof. We've got the vortex generators. We've got the painted vortex. Then we've got the secondary, and then the carbon. We then have the roof wedges, which is these things on the front, and then we've got the racing roof kit. We're going with the racing roof kit. Skirts, let's go on this side. We've got more light. We've got the stock. We've got the painted, which adds like a lower lip to the side skirt. We've got in secondary, we've got the carbon GT skirt and the carbon GT aero skirt. I'm going with the GT skirt because the aero doesn't match like the front bumper. We then have spoilers. We've got none. We've got low level spoiler. We've got the tuner spoiler. We've got sports spoiler. We've got street, which kind of fits the car. Ooh, aero spoiler. Quad aero spoiler. Yes, drag spoiler. GT. And then XL GT. We're going with the drag spoiler. Let's go transmission. Turbo tuning. Wheels. I kind of like these wheels, but we're going with some sport rims. These ones, I usually just put any so I can see. So let's go back to sports and stock. Let's see, Super 5. Something that will look nice with this car. I think the S Racer. The S Racer will do. Let's put some. No, let's not put custom writing on there. Let's put bulletproof tires and my crew smoke. And the window tint, it does it, so it blacks out all the windows, even the glass sunroof. Now let's go outside and check this car out. Here it is, all upgraded. Really like the look of it. Let's open up all the doors. So everything opens up. Let's get out and see. So we've got the trunk, which the spoiler is attached to, and in here it's a pretty basic trunk. For the engine would be exposed, but not. You have these scissor doors. I think they're called scissor doors. And we've got the interior, as you can see, it's all red. Got the center console red as well, red with black. We then have a little trunk space in the front, so we've got two trunk spaces, front and rear. Inside we have the lovely red trim with the black and the white accent. That was the startup. Let's check out. Oh, so let's check out the headlights. These are the low beams. No, these are the high beams. So the high beams basically turn on those like inverse like arrows on, and the main lights. Let's close it all up. It looks very nice, very clean, and those lights are quite bright. So let's test. Off the bat, this is a lot quicker. Ooh, it does slide. It's a lot more slidey. Okay, so this is, it feels a lot more slidey than the other cars modified. Other cars modified, we could send it quite a bit. This one, I feel like just by taking a few corners out, if I, yep, look right there. If I try to send it too much, it will snap on us. Okay, let's get it up here. So we're going to be doing all the cars in this update. That's what the videos will be coming. And I know when you guys are probably seeing this, it's probably late, but I'm doing it as soon as the cars come out. And I'm uploading it on my days, which is Mondays and Fridays. So updating it Mondays and Fridays means, ooh, I left it open. Can I open this door as well? There we go. So as you can see, we've done all of these cars already. I've also got, so if you guys don't know, instead of buying this, which is the Enos Paragon R, you could actually just do all the missions as the Host, and you can get the Enos Paragon R but in armored version. So it's basically identical, but this car is slightly quicker. Windows are bulletproof, they take 15 bullets, and the doors are panelled up and they can take 1 explosion. But this car is absolutely gorgeous. The wine red I think was a good touch with the red interior. If you guys liked today's episode, do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and if you don't like it, dislike the video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.